So how are you?
My digestion's been a lot better.
Okay, so let's do some kinesiology tests with you.
Okay.
Can you raise an arm? I'm going to push here and hold. Yeah, I'm feeling some tightness here as well. So yeah, that's more the lower lats. So just warming a cup up, feeling it on the inner arm. I'm going to be putting the first one here, Juliet. So it's still quite pale down at the hips, so I'm bringing some more cups down here. That's the pulse. And then back to another neck release. Fingers in a line, applying pressure to the very top of the spine. Beautiful. So how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, all afternoon I've been editing your last core therapy.
Oh, right.
So it's fresh in my mind as to what we did and why, etc. So we did a really good and no-foo abdominal massage. We also did some knee repatterning and everything else that I normally do in a good old core therapy, which is the spine, the tuina, the leg repatterning, looking at the pelvis, and definitely a neck repatterning with the neck release. So how have you been since then? It's been about, what, 3 weeks or something?
Yes, I think it's about 3 weeks, but my digestion's been a lot better.
Oh, good.
And you showed me how to massage my stomach, so I've been doing a bit of that as well when I have had digestion problems. So that's worked out. My knee is still not right though.
Okay.
And I've also been kneading my back, you know, in the lumbar region where you said it's quite tight around my kidney areas. So I've been kneading that when it's, you know, when it's tight. But again, I've still got some tightness down the right side of me.
On the back?
Yeah.
Okay,
back, yeah.
okay, all right. So we've got a couple of goods and then a couple we need to be working on.
Yes,
all right, that's
yeah.
okay. You've only had one core therapy so far, so
Yeah.
something for me to work on. Okay, so let's do some kinesiology tests with you.
Okay.
Can you raise an arm? Just taking your other hand off your tummy. I'm going to push here and hold. Okay, and the other one, and hold. Nice, good holds, and raising a leg and hold. Okay, a little bit of loose there and hold. And two together, arm and leg, and hold. Okay, not happy. And hold. No, okay, there'll be a reason. Two together and hold. Ah, right. So we're going to start off with a glass of water. I notice you've bought a bottle.
Right, yeah.
So if you could just have a good glug of water for me.
Right, so that's
Dehydration.
Okay.
And arm and leg, other hand off your hip. And hold. Yay! What a difference. Just having a little drink and hold. Not on that side. So just going to feel the hip.
That's sore for some reason.
Yes, well, I know why. And arm and leg and hold. No, I got the wrong place. Let's do that again. Lower down. Arm and leg again and hold. There we go. Okay, so it's lower down, right side, ipsy. Now let's look across you. So this leg and this arm and hold. Nice. And hold. Good. Okay. All right. I want to have a look at this knee now because of what you've said. Just loosen it off. Just an arm on its own and hold. Okay, it's not too bad. There's just a tiny bit of squashiness, as I call it there. So I'm just going to look in a bit more detail and hold, that's fine. And hold. No, it was on the inside last time as well. Let me have a little feel of the fascia underneath the knee and hold, that's all right. And the top and hold. A little bit juddery. And then the back at the lymph node and hold. Fine. Okay. So mainly the inside, tiny bit the top. Where does it hurt or is it weak?
That's it. It's been a little bit at the top, but it usually sort of feels as if it's down the middle.
Right. Okay. The other knee came up as well last time, didn't it? Yeah. Okay. So let's just have a little feel and hold. Okay, tiny bit, yeah, let me just see the same place and hold. Oh, okay. Has this knee been okay? Yeah, okay. And you mentioned your back.
Yeah.
So I want to do a lat dorsi test. So I'm bringing the arm down and in. I'm going to try and pull away. You're going to tuck into your body and hold. Okay, so there's some give there. So I'm wondering if it's potentially upper back. Just let go, let go. So I'm just feeling at about T5, T6 on your right-hand side. Is it sore there?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me just feel the other side. Not so bad that side, is it? No, that's absolutely stuck there. Yeah. And I can remember, because I've been looking at it all afternoon, that your upper back about that level is quite tight there. And I mentioned that we spent a lot of time doing the Anmo Fu, etc., and that I would have really ideally liked to have maybe introduced some cups to your back to try and get it softer and moving. So this might be the opportunity to have a go at those. That was actually a lat dorsi test, and it's just above the lats. The lats are about here, but it's
because it's the lats that where I struggle with my pain going down towards the very low end of my back.
Right, okay, let's check this side then. So arm coming down, you're going to tuck in and I'm going to try and pull away and hold. No. Okay. You see that? It's a massive muscle. You should be really strong there.
Yeah.
Relax down. Yeah, it's not as bad this side.
It's not as painful.
I can feel it, that side. Okay, all right. I'm going to have a look at your posture, your orientation, having a look at your clavicle, rib edge, hip points, knees, a little bit dropped on the left-hand side. I'm wondering if this is in spasm here and it's bringing the knee up. So it could be the lower quad here that's a bit in spasm. That feels quite firm there, like is that sore? Whereas that feels soft.
Right.
Yeah. So they feel quite different to me, and I'm wondering if that's in spasm here and it's bringing the knee up.
Okay.
Because the rest of you looks quite balanced.
Yeah, that's good.
Tummy's been better?
It has been better. I've only had 2 bouts, and which is very good for me.
Okay, can I have a little feel?
Yeah.
It feels a lot better. I'm just going to have a little feel around, if that's okay. Yeah. So that's less solid. That was
because that was quite tight under my ribs, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. So stomach, spleen, pancreas. Let's just have a little feel of the other valve. So that's quite firm there.
Right.
So that's Houston valve. Can you feel how solid that is there? More the edge of that as well. So I might just open your valves for you. You've been doing that anyway then?
From what you showed me.
Yeah.
Not very often, just when I've had, I'm thinking I've got really bad indigestion, I'll try and massage to help it.
The time to do it is first thing in the morning in the shower when you're naked. You've got
Yes.
shower gel,
Yes.
and you can just clear them out. In fact, once this video goes live, you'll be able to watch yourself being done, and then you'll be able to say, "Oh, that's how you do it," because I actually demonstrate how to do it on the video.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so 3 nice deep breaths. Well done. I know it's a very strange feeling, isn't it? It feels so internal. I know. I have it done myself. Okay, so 3 deep breaths again. Oh, hello, little noises. It's nice. Yeah, okay, so there you go. So that should feel better now. If you would like to turn over, please, Juliet.
The thing that's really cleared up is my shoulder. Do you remember I said I've got the pull down my shoulder around here? And that's a lot better than it used to be.
Good.
Lot better. Because that's been giving me pain for about 3 months, that one.
Oh, dear. Well, that's good then. And arms down by your sides and hips more into the middle. You're a little, that's it. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Just you'll be more comfortable like that. So, can you bend a knee? All the way, that's it. Can you raise the knee off the couch? I'm going to push here, you're going to hold up and hold. Okay, so that was quite tough. And the other side, and hold. Okay, same with this one. So that's going to be a C1 in the neck. So C2 in the neck is here. It's this knobbly bone, the second one down, the second vertebra down, and that feels quite stuck to me. So that will be creating the weakness in your glute maxes, causing that bilateral test failure. So I'm just going to start treating you now and having a little feel, a little check over the spine. So the good thing about fire cupping is that it doesn't just help the back and the spine, it also improves circulation all around the torso, and therefore it will still help things like the digestion and the hip orientation, the neck, endocrine system, absolutely everything. Yeah, I'm feeling some tightness here as well. So yeah, that's more the lower lats. So the sacrum feels good, it's giving well, it's moving well, it's nice and soft. I don't feel too much soreness there. Of course, the IPSY test, which was the very first one we did, showed that it was a lower IPSY fail, which is the sacroiliac, just about here. So if I was to press just on that particular point, that would probably be a bit sore. But the sacrum itself, the top of the bone, feels good. And then moving into the iliacs, getting them responding with some softness and movement. Some nice warmth starting now. So what I'm doing is just a little tuina in order to prepare the back for some cupping, just warming the back up. Yeah, it's really tight here. I can see with the contouring, the shape here is quite flat there as well, in between the lower scapula. So picking up and squeezing the fascia in between the vertebra and the scapula in order to get some softness here, increase the mobility, all of that circulation, and pushing the scapula up, bouncing it from the bottom, pushing that lovely tip of the angel wing, and then pulling it down with the opposite hand in order to stretch that fascia there. In fact, let's do a wing stretch to get it working even better. And relaxing the arm down, lovely. Okay, letting it go completely loose. It's coming. Ooh, much better this side. How different. Good. Oh, lovely. Okay, so I'm just going to have a look at the spine with a spinal walk. Lovely, it's giving. I can see where it's tight right here. And then moving into the waist, right the way down to the sacrum. And just a scapular float. Instilling some joy and happiness into those scapula. Okay, Juliet, when you're ready, if you could just take your top off, leave your bra on, yeah. I'll turn the cameras off. Okay. Just ready for some cupping, if that's okay. Okay, so I've had some oil warming. I'm just going to apply some warm oil. I can see where I've been working on your back already. It's nice and rosy here. I'm sure you can feel that. Oh, your lovely image on your back. So pretty. So just warming a cup up, feeling it on the inner arm. I'm going to be putting the first one here, Juliet. So it's a strange but nice sensation in that you feel like the skin is being pulled up and sucked slightly up into the cup. And because of the warmth of the flame, the fire as well, you get that immediately boost in the circulation, some warmth and rosiness to the skin. But of course, it's not just the skin that receives that, it's the fascia as well. So therefore, any tendons, ligaments, muscle, soft tissue, and then within the blood circulation, that increased warmth will be stimulating to the blood and white cell circulation, so the red and white circulation, helping to improve all the systems of the body. Everything will benefit from a good cupping session. So I'm just looking at the parts of the back that in the tuina, the Chinese massage a moment ago, felt tight. And if there are any areas of spasm, tightness, and what we call blockages, then that won't be helping the blood circulation to be feeding through that area, past it and down to other areas of the back and the torso. So systems of the body that will benefit are definitely the musculoskeletal, because it helps rebalance any misorientation, misalignment of the spine and muscles, for instance. But also the endocrine system. So we're talking about the adrenals, the thyroid, reproductive system, of course the pituitary gland, and indeed the digestive system around the stomach and of the torso. So I'm using slightly larger cups at the moment. I'll be going to smaller cups soon. So just having a look at the spine itself, seeing if there are any colourings that come up. These are not bruises and they don't hurt. They're just simply markings of the skin to show that that's an area of the body that did need cupping. So how it appears to therapists like this is that the stronger the marking, the more the cupping needed to be done. And the skin before any cupping and while we're doing moving cupping, if it's going red, that's actually quite a good sign. It shows the circulation's getting through. If the area looks pale and doesn't warm up when massaging with the cups, then, and it quite often can be a pelvic area, then that shows that that area needs some more cupping because the There's obviously some congestion, some blockage in the pelvic area. And what we try and do is bring that lovely rosiness from the upper body down to the pelvis to help flood the pelvis with good nutrients and oxygen. So I'm bringing a large cup in now, and this is for treating the lower back, maybe for the large bone of the sacrum, right here. Now I want to look at this area. This is where it was tight earlier. How are you feeling, Juliet?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. So looking good. And I can get working on that shoulder as well. Loosening the edge around the scapula so it's not holding on so tight, and so that the deltoid, the muscle at the top here, is releasing and not in spasm. Might need some smaller cups for this area. I can hear the helicopters. These are leaving Cheltenham Racecourse.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah. And the good thing is the direction of the cupping can follow the direction of the lymph circulation to the lymph nodes. So obviously we have quite a key lymph node under the armpit here. So I'm encouraging the correct flow, and that will help remove any inflammation and tightness and blockage. And then after the cupping I'll be doing some good knee and shoulder repatterning to help work on those joints that are still a little bit sore. Good, and now on to that mid part of the back. Quite a strong cup with a good flame. Working on the erector spinae all the way down to the waist and the kidneys. That's great, lovely and rosy. There is going to be bell ringing tonight.
Oh, is it?
But I think that time that you came before, it was later than this. So I think they start more like I don't know, 7:30, 7:45.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's still quite pale down at the hips, so I'm bringing some more cups down here. It's been quite a cupping day today. I've had the cups out quite a few times.
Have you?
Yeah. Must be that time of year. Okay, how are they feeling, Juliet?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well done.
Just feel like a little pinch, that's all. Just no pain at all.
Yeah. Okay. So because this area's gone nice and rosy, I've only got a couple of cups there now. I'm trying to bring that circulation down to the area that was pale all around the hips. And I think that's good. This is being looked after. So while the cups are on, we're going to look at the feet and the leg and hip repatterning, loosening up the neck of the toe, moving the ball of the foot, trying to isolate it so it moves separately to the rest of the foot and can help with balance, movement and walking. And then clearing to help the kidneys filter. So many acupressure points in the feet and around the feet. The feet tell me a lot about what's going on in the body. It feels quite firm here. And then a little repatterning, just let go, loosen, loosen, letting the opposite hip rise. Beautiful. Again, trying to isolate the toe pad under the big toe, trying to move it separately to the rest of the foot. Helps to do it with a whole hand. And then down the kidney line and around acupressure points. Moving into the whole foot before anchoring into the pelvis and raising the opposite pelvis before doing a sacral fix. Let go, I've got you. Beautiful, really good. Seeing all those cups move and down, and then a piriformis stretch, pushing into the side of the glute, holding one edge of the piriformis while stretching it by doing this rotational movement. Lovely. Okay, I've got you, let go. Oh, well done. Lovely. Okay, 2 hands on the sacrum. Just having a good look at the cups while I'm here. They're all looking really good. Some nice colouring to them. Not too strong, just nice. There's a gentle knocking sound from the cups as the gong works its magic. A lovely feeling of release as the cerebral spinal fluid feels unpinged, feels unimpinged and free to move. No blockage down the spine. And it can travel around the brain, down the spine, through S2 of the sacrum, back up and round. And it almost produces like a rocking mechanism back and forth in the sacrum. Lovely. And then feeling into the occiput at the top of the spine. And waiting for that release, like a communication happen between the top and bottom of the cerebral spinal fluid flow. There is a movement. It's amazing. Feels like a bouncing feeling. That's the pulse. So just releasing off the base of the neck to top of the trapezius in the middle and off. Around the hip. Up the spine and down onto the kidney. Oh, lovely. Responding with a good colouring and off. Oh, it's a tight one here. So something I'd recommend for you is a heat patch. I don't know if I talked about them last time. They are Moxa heat patches and they're just wonderful. And what I sometimes do is put one on a client where I can see that it's needed. So I would, if it was me, I'd put one down here. Yeah. Would you like me to put one on?
Yes.
Yeah. So this can be on all night. Okay. It lasts for 18 hours. Take it off after your shower in the morning. Yeah. Because it's got like plaster fitting so that it helps to get it wet to take it off. Yeah. It'll start warming up straight away. Yeah. It's a nice heat, it's not too hot. Yeah. And it's not just heat, it's also got moxa in there. And moxa is used in acupuncture, and it's that herb that's from the mugwort plant that has naturally within it 33 minerals. And that will then infuse with the heat through your skin into your blood circulation. Okay. So you can get up now and put your top or tops back on. Okay. Yeah. So just give it a little feel. A little bounce around and a tuina. So I haven't got time today, but if I was to see you again, what I could possibly do is get some silicone or pump action cups on here. So it wouldn't be the fire cupping. They're much softer because they can do little areas like this. And they may make all the difference. It would be lovely to do it now, but it would take me another 10 minutes to do it, but maybe next time. And what you could do is take one home with you and carry on the treatment at home if I show you what to do. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering earlier if this muscle felt in spasm and that was bringing the knee up. So I'm just giving the lower part of the quad a little bit of release. Okay. I'm just going to do some manipulation with it, just mobilisation. So just give me the full weight. Lovely. So my hands in between the scapula on the soft tissue either side of the spine, and then I'm pressing on each vertebrae, pushing and coaxing the spine like I'm swaying it from side to side, just having a reading as to whether the spine is allowing me to apply pressure, whether it's giving. Now that's good, it's so much better than earlier when I did the tuina. T1 and up into the cervicals. That's good. Oh, that's so much better than last time I treated you. The left upper side of the neck was quite bad last time. And then a neck release. Lovely, I can feel the head gently letting go. Gently applying pressure while lifting the head to each vertebrae separately. That's good. There is tightness, but it is giving. Lovely. So much better than the first neck release I gave 3 weeks ago. Yep, and the processes are moving. Let's have another little feel of T1 and the 7 Cs. Ooh, a bit tight there. So that is C2 bulging out to the right. Just applying a little pressure, a little gong. Letting the tightness around it subside. And then back to another neck release. Fingers in a line, applying pressure to the very top of the spine. Beautiful. And a stretch. And then bouncing down the shoulder to release the neck even further. That's so good. And then picking up the top trap, rolling it, bending it forward so that it releases more. Okay, so that arm could just do with a little more repatterning. So letting go, letting go. That's not too bad actually. Ah, that's good. Oh, that's fine. I can feel it here. You can.
Under there.
Oh, yes. Okay. But the mobility is good. Okay. So you can take a nice deep breath and start coming back into the room. stretching with fingers and toes. I'll just do your retests for you. Okay, so yeah, my tipsy. Okay, just a couple of retests. Can I have your right arm and your right leg together and hold? Yay! So, inside of this knee was the worst. Can I have this arm just on its own and hold? Fine. So, at the moment, it's great.
Yeah.
It's all good. There's a couple of bits I wouldn't mind working on again, but I think each time you come, I mean, this is only your second,
Yes.
you'll improve.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much.
My pleasure. You feel good?
Yeah.